Good afternoon, good morning, good day, YouTube family. I'm back, and what are we going to talk about today? This is an impromptu video, and so it's summertime, and I don't see all my usual YouTubers putting out anything. I think it's either too hot, or they're going to the beach, or on vacation. So enjoy that vacation if you're out there. Now, for me, I am still here and working on what I need to do next. But once again, my time was taken up by helping my cousin who is close to 80 years old, if not 80. But, you just can't ask people what it is. But she's fully functional, and she is so funny. So I'm going to just talk about what we did today. She has a PC that I got her that she somehow lost the password to even get into the PC. And something in me decided to write that down after I got her the PC, because I thought this might happen, but not really thinking it would. And she's so carefree about it. Well, I don't know what it is. I just lost it. I don't know. I said, how long have you not been in? Well, about 2 or 3 days. That PC looked like it had not been anything on there done since I got it for a month ago. So I don't know if it was a bad idea or a good idea to give someone a PC when they're 79 or 80 years old and they do everything in a how would you say, it's hard to describe. She is in her own world, and she's not feeble or anything. And the reason I got the PC is because she's really intelligent, but I know she is money conscious. So I thought she should have something that would let her get online. She uses old tablets, and she had an old PC that could barely run. And so I was just trying to help out, and I don't know if I made a mistake giving her a PC that can actually talk to her on ChatGPT, because she's genuinely not familiar with digital products. So it's nothing against her or that way of living. It's just that I thought that it would help her in a way. Maybe I was wrong, but anyway, luckily I had the notes for what her password was, and since it looked like she had not been on there, even though she says she has, I fixed up a lot of things for her. I changed the background to where she gets a dark screen when she goes on for visual looking at things. I downloaded the YouTube app for her so that it would be on the desktop and she could click on it. Something easy, something not difficult for somebody that's not computer friendly. And then I went onto YouTube and subscribed to a few of the people that she likes politically, because she loves the political videos, and she is captivated by the Latino FAFO that is the rage and the storm next to the AI videos. So we worked on that. I worked on that while she was talking on the phone to her daughter, and gave me a lot of time to do some things for her because she did not want to. There's so much she doesn't want to do. You know, one of those people, if you do something, no, no, don't. You know, like the last time I was there when I set it up, I was telling her, I said, we can keep your screen on for like 3 hours. So, you know, if you cooking and you want to look at it, no, that's not right, is what she said. No, don't do that. Just put it for 10 minutes. I said, meaning, and I thought to myself, now she would have to log in practically every time she answered the phone or cooked something. And so we settled on 30 minutes. So I went ahead. This time I set that bad boy for 3 hours because she doesn't need to sign in often because of her ability to not remember that kind of stuff. She can remember things, but not when it comes to a PC. And she has idiosyncrasies that even I can't really tell what they all are. But because this is a very smart woman, and she's just as like myself, she's just gotten older. I just recognize all the things that I can and can't do now, and I don't want to, you don't want to make it push it for someone to actually be on a computer when maybe they don't want to be. I just felt like she had an email address, 2 email addresses, and she, just like her old computer, which was really run down, broken, it had raised spots in it like it had been in a fire or something. One of our relatives gave it to her. It was a computer that was on its last legs. So she has to go out. She was going on there to look at gardening things, and it would take her forever to get from here to there. Now she can get there. I did give her Chat GPT came with that computer, but the first time when we first installed it, she was scared of it. Well, not scared. I won't say she's scared, but she was startled by it. She didn't like it, but because it actually, I had the Chat GPT talking to her, and that may have been a little bit too much. So, but I found out what she does like is YouTube. Of course, I didn't tell her about me being on YouTube, and she's probably not going to recognize it if she did see it out there. So, pretty happy about that because, I don't, I don't want to upset her with anything that I might say. But yeah, that's what I was doing today. I went out in that heat, but I was determined to get her back online on a computer that she was content to just like, you ever seen somebody, it's just something awful happens and then they just like, oh, well, I'm going to go and get me some vegetables and cook and everything. And I said, you don't want to try to see if your PC going, oh, well, I'll get back. That's what she was saying when she couldn't get into it. I'll figure it out some kind of way. I forgot what it was. And she said she was on it, but the evidence on that PC says she had not been on it. But I found out that the one thing she does like are the YouTube, FAFO, and the Latino things. So I kind of brought her in. I said, look at this. I said, then we started looking at them FAFO of these Latinos, and her political edge came out. She just woke up. And I was going to go off a couple of them. No, don't. Look at, she wanted to look at those videos. And she was determined she was going to see these videos. And I was trying to adjust things on it. Stop moving the mouse. And I'm watching a video. I mean, she really got into it. And I can understand why, because I got into them myself. Because, it's just a crazy thing that's happening to those people. I mean, I didn't know, I just didn't know the Latin race was that racist. I didn't find out about it until after the election and people started saying this stuff about Miami and the Cubans there. And now the last laugh is on them. And unfortunately, they dragged the Latinos that didn't vote for Trump into it. And it's mainly the Cubans. And the facts are startling. They were in a delusional state. And they thought Black Americans were not real citizens. And they thought that what Trump was talking about was Black Americans. I mean, let's be honest. How stupid can you be? Did you not check a history book? And that is basically what everybody else is saying. So once I got that, I put the YouTube, I put the YouTube symbol on her desktop, and that way she can just double click on it if she doesn't want to go online. But so I also highlighted and bookmark in the front of her browsers the Microsoft Edge and the Google browser, and I put her email address for her regular email address she was using, and she also had another one for Google. And she had that email address, but she didn't know what it was. But I did, because what? After coming over there and sensing that something was going to go wrong with her with that, I put all her information on this piece of paper. And I kept it just in case. And it did come up. And I was so glad because she was so happy. She got into that YouTube so bad. When I left, I know she's on it right now. And I explained everything to her, how to get back in it if she logs off. She doesn't know that it's going to stay on for 3 minutes unless 3 hours unless she closes it. And so I left her in Latino FAFO land. And that was a happy camper, because, we'll have to talk about, I'm going to have to talk about that more, even though I am into the AI thing. But this would be like one of my daily conversations and storytelling. I think I'm getting to the point of things that I want to talk about. And on this, I didn't have a regular plain shirt like I usually do. I think they said you're not supposed to wear stuff like this on YouTube, but I love the shirt. But I really like the farmer shirts, Farmer John, Farmer Joe, whatever. I just always like that because it's a good shirt for people that are overweight, and it doesn't cling to me. These type of styles don't cling to me, and they feel good when they're on. And plus, when I was out in that heat, this being some type of polyester or cotton, it felt okay. So, but I want to get some more plain shirts, like some YouTubers. I want to probably dress like Rachel Maddow, have kind of like the same outfit every show, and nobody notices. And I really like Rachel. So anyway, but that's what's going on for me today. This is the storytelling hour. I didn't go too far in the history of storytelling, just enough to let you know my life today. So I hope your day is going good. I'm going to put this video up, and then I'm going to read some more about some AI. As long as my cousin is all right, I'm all right. And I talked to her daughter. I emailed her the password, so if her mom forgets, she can help her. And also, I got her a book with the password in it. And so we're covering all bases. You know, when a very smart person is older and is not around computers, um, that's not a detriment for them. It's just that they're not used to them. I've always been used to a computer. So, I mean, I really have. And just realize some people are just not like that. And um, her cable doesn't get the regular cables where she could watch the shows of like the news shows, MSNBC or CNN. She can't watch those because she's got one of those custom packages that gives you all of these different shows. Um, but, you know, I just wanted to give her a little joy on looking at some of that political stuff because she really likes it. I mean, and we sat there and watched about 4 FAFO things, and I try to scoot up and change the browser to look to see something. No, 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 stop! Why you keep messing with it? She just made me laugh, like, okay, I said, I get it, you like it, so I left her with that. Well, that was my day for today, and the sun is on this side, so at this time of day, so it's coming through. Well, I'm going to stop rambling on now and get ready to make another video for tomorrow. I'm not gonna make a video for tomorrow today. This video will be for the next day. So let's call it a day, and thank you for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you have a great day.